Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leslie. This is Lovely Leslie Recreation. I just want to share some things that I've learned over the past year since I've moved to Hawaii. For anybody just wondering or anybody thinking about moving to Hawaii, here's some things that I've learned and I just want to share in case it's helpful. I don't want to make this a super long video, so I'll just kind of hit the main points, and then if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or ask me, and I'm so willing and excited to share with you if you want to know anything more. Okay, so definitely learn some of the names of the cities on island. I'm on the island of Oahu, and I definitely recommend learning at least where Honolulu, Ewa, Kaneohe Kailua, Haleiwa, Waipahu, Waimanalo. Those are kind of like the cities on the outside of the island, and then the ones in the middle are like Aiea, Pearl City, Mililani. And just kind of like knowing where those cities are, it'll help you understand when someone's talking about which side of the island, or if you're looking to move here, when you're looking up different places to live. It's definitely helpful to know those cities and where they are so that you're not jumping back and forth from Google Maps to the realtor page and back and forth. Second is know where the grocery stores are, what kind of budget you're interested in, and if you are driving versus riding the bus, you might want to know where the grocery stores are. The main ones, of course, are here: Walmart, Target, Foodland, Safeway, Times. They do have Whole Foods, another organic store called Down to Earth. And for my Latin people, or people who like Mexican cheeses, jalapenos, chiles, or chiles secos, they do have a store here called Mercado de la Raza. It is small and it's more of a mom and pop shop, but they do get things imported here. They do run out sometimes, so you just kind of have to call them and ask if you're looking for something specific. They do have the candies and tortillas and queso fresco and all that. It's good. Number 3, very important, the island will test you once you arrive. The island is very welcoming and gives a lot of aloha to tourists and people coming in, but if you choose to stay and live off of the aina, she will test you. So just be prepared. The way she tests you can be in any ways. I know personally it was financially, it was mental health, it was in my relationships, and it would be easy for someone to say like,
this is too much, I'm just gonna go back to mainland.
But if you just call back on your purpose and your reason for why you chose to make such a big change, leap, move, and let yourself be open to the idea of living life in a new way, in a more maybe humble way, at a slower pace, or just in a different way altogether, you'll be surprised to see what things come up in your life and how other things might be better, how you may heal in some parts of your life, and all because you were open to doing things in a different way or in a way that you've never thought you would want to approach a situation. So that can mean handling your finances differently, that can mean speaking to people in a different way, or allowing yourself to set a boundary with people that before you could never have set, or just to simply forgive someone or forgive yourself, and allowing the energy here to help you through all of those things. And again, for me specifically, when the island tested me, I knew it was one of two things. I was gonna be in fear, or I was gonna be in my faith. And for the beginning, of course, I was in that fear, and I was just letting that drive me and take a hold of me. But at the end of the day, I was like, God is my sugar daddy, and he has always seen me through and has helped me in a variety of ways, through my support system or finding a random check that I never deposited 6 months ago. Just my faith has brought me here, and it's keeping me here, and I'm just thankful for that part of my life. So needless to say, make sure you get your money right, make sure you save enough. It's easier to get a place to rent or to buy if your credit score is good. Make sure you're working on that, or you have that in order when you move here. here. You don't need to have an excellent credit score, but I think the numbers that I was looking at least a 630 or a 650 to get apartments here and there. And I don't know if that's the specific apartment complexes or condos that I was looking at, because I'm sure there's other apartment complexes that don't require that score. But again, you're gonna get what you pay for. So that brings me to my next point. Do not sign a lease before you get here. I know you're thinking, when I land over there, I need a place to stay. If you can, try to stay here for at least a week or at least 3 days, just so that you can go and look at the apartments. A lot of these places are not what they look like online. I've known people that have just gotten screwed out of a deal, or there's a lot of scams going on here, especially on Craigslist. So do not wire anybody any money, and try to see the apartment, or at least do a video chat of the person in the apartment before you move here. But just be very careful. There are Facebook groups that I would recommend joining before you move here, just to see kind of the prices or the conversations that are happening for people wanting to move here or people already living here looking for places to live. Check on Facebook. There's a bunch of groups. The next one, it's kind of like 3, but I'm going to group them together. It's Move Your Body, Eat Brain Food, and Feed Your Spirit. When you come here, yes, you're going to want to go to the beach or go hiking and stuff like that, but there's going to be a point in time where you just got to remember, like, move your body. And that doesn't mean go exercise to go be skinny. That means move your body so that you can create a structure, you can create a body that moves without hurting. You want to continuously move so that you don't become stagnant and you're just like this at your computer all day. So the other one is eating brain food. I've learned that in order for me to feel best, I need to eat brain food, right? So food that's gonna feed my brain. Everything I'm putting into my body literally does something. It does something good or it does something bad, regardless of how it tastes. What am I putting into my body that's gonna help me not feel arthritis anymore or not be so brain foggy anymore? And so just like learning about the different foods that are out there that have these effects on your joints, on your bones, on your brain matter, like that's important for me. So I would just encourage, learn what brain food is and which ones you like and start there. And then slowly maybe cut out one thing here, another thing there, until you're finding that your normal eating habits don't make you feel sluggish anymore and don't give you arthritis anymore. I encourage to learn what brain food is, and then obviously feed your spirit. Like, go meditate, go find you a community of people that will help feed your spirit and grow your soul, and plug in, find a support system. It's easy to get here and feel really lonely. Yes, Hawaii is rainbows, it is sunshine, it is paradise, but it's also traffic, it's also bad days, it's also feeling lonely. Every problem you have in mainland, it's here. So yes, it's paradise, but if you're still struggling with something going on in here or in here, like, you're still gonna struggle with that while you're in paradise. So plug in, get the therapy, get the help, find the right support system. It's not easy, it is hard, but if you're taking a chance to come and move to Hawaii, you owe it to yourself to reach out to things and people and resources that are going to help you be the better version of yourself, to heal within and to grow. And of course, you're in Hawaii, try something new. Learn the ukulele, learn hula dance, learn the language, how to cook here, meditation, sound bowls, learn something new while you're here. Learn to serve. So just in summary, some things that I've learned while living here is everything happens for a reason. I've always believed that. I believe that the grass is greener where you water it. I believe that the lesson will keep happening until you learn it. To be open and to approach situations, things, or people with a spirit of receiving and knowing where your own boundaries are, and learning how to put down boundaries in a way that I am extremely comfortable with, and I don't feel shame for putting a boundary. So this video might be a little bit all over the place, but I just really wanted to share those things with you all. And again, this is my experience. This is not my husband's experience. I'm sure he has his own thoughts and ideas and comments. I just want to say thank you for watching. All of your feedback and your text messages and comments, phone calls are so appreciated. Thank you to everyone who has reached out and come to visit. We love getting visitors and care packages.